Hello, and we're back in the middle of a game between Mako and Augur. Mako is on Grixis, well, Esper slash Grixis Minister, or Minister splashing Grixis command. And as I've mentioned previously, Mako went to the event without really knowing what the deck does. They just chose it because it has Grixis command, so it's going to be funny to see how they play the Minister deck. And somehow they've actually not had Minister in play so far. They've lost their first round, or they lost their round one game, but both of their matches without ever drawing Minister. And then in round two, they no-showed, and in round three, they got a bye. So I think in round four, maybe they'll actually get a chance to play out Minister, but it doesn't look like it because they don't have Minister in hand. And they're at 6, and Augur is, I think Augur has lethal. Yeah. Well, actually, does Mako have anything that they can do? Not really. Okay, so round 4, match 1. Mako still has yet to get Minister into play. I'm actually not sure how sideboarding is going to look for Mako here, though, because, so if we take a look at their sideboard, let's see. Gets Toddy, Hungering Cult, the rest maybe? Oh, it's Toddy and Hungering Cult, definitely. Seems like game 2 has already started. And yeah, Mako has brought in Duress, and they have a hand that still doesn't have Minister. So yeah, turn 1 Duress, hitting Consult for Ancient Knowledge. Not a bad hit, all things considered, because prevents Augur from drawing into more fuel. So now Augur has a handful of creatures and no spells, which might be slow enough for Mako to do stuff about. Augur plays Enraptured Countess because its tail is its non-creature spell. So it will trigger Augur's Prowess creatures, and also gets back Consult Ancient Knowledge. Mako plays Bear of Tormented Truth. Honestly, you might just be better off not taking anything, because you don't want Augur drawing into spells. Well, Mako's going to take the Master anyways. Because Master is a decent blocker for Mako. And Augur doesn't draw a spell, they draw a land instead. Which still isn't that bad, because they do need to get to 3 lands in order to Blaze Memory stuff. So in position, if Augur decides to imposition here, they get to take Mako's only spell in hand. Augur plays out Secret Mysteries using the wrong color of mana. Let's see if anyone catches that. I don't think so. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, Mako plays Hungering Cult. That's one of the sideboard cards against Burn. I think Prowess has better luck against Hungering Cult because their creatures become grow bigger, and they might be able to actually trade with Cult. So Augur is going to imposition here, and they get to take Mako's only spell. On bright side, at least Enraptured Countess still can't attack past Hungering Cult, unless they want to just waste the Blade's memory or something. So Secret Mystery swings for 2. And Augur decides to not take Recoil. I guess they think Recoil is too slow. Mako draws even more lands. Maybe a pretty unfortunate sequence of draws here. Mako will be able to recoil one of Augur's creatures when they go to attack. And okay, they're gonna attack with Hungering Cult. I guess to get the lifelink. I feel like that's probably incorrect because you want to hold up Hungering Cult to block stuff. And okay, now they're going to play Massive Tranquillities, which Hungering Cult can deal 3-2 to gain Mako some life. So quite the good combo here. And yeah, Master even survives that due to its 4 toughness. Okay, Augur can Blade's Memory and then consult Ancient Knowledge to draw some more gas. But they're gonna imposition instead. I feel like they should be, well, maybe they're just super afraid of Mako drawing something. Or maybe they want to instant speed imposition. Okay, so they're gonna chump with Bear of Tormented Truth. Or no, they're gonna trade. So Augur can instant speed in position in order to turn the trade into a chump. Not even that bad for Mako because they've already cast the massive tranquilities that they stole, so Beer of Tormented Truth is just sitting around being a 1/1. Augur, is Augur going to take recoil here? No, they're not. So they still think recoil is too slow. And I am sort of inclined to agree. At the same time, Mako's at a pretty healthy life total, but they have Hungry Cult out. Yeah, Mako draws Grix's command, and they have the mana to cast it. So I think Grix's command will easily wrap up the game. Does Grix's command get back anything here? No, it doesn't. So what? I guess Mako Grix's command using sacrifice mode and the life gain mode, or the drain mode. I guess maybe the balance the spell mode if Augur tries to play anything. Oh no, they're gonna recoil here. I feel like they should have Grix's commanded. So I guess they're saving Grix's command. And yeah, Augur keeping a land in hand for recoil. Oh, I guess Mako wants to start swinging with Master Tranquilities. And Hungry Cult. Okay, so Mako has turned this into a race. And Augur accidentally draws 10 cards. Okay, seems like we've resolved the judge call. So Augur draws another Master Tranquilities. I guess they can just play out all the Master Tranquilities here. But they don't have a non-creature spell to cast now. I'm not sure if they should have just used Enraptured Countess to get back Cult Ancient Knowledge, because that would be able to actually fill them up with some gas instead of whatever imposition was. So, and then the Grix's command, that's pretty good. Mako can start Grix's commanding, and I think that probably wraps up the game. At least I don't know how Augur can win if Mako just keeps Grix's commanding. And is Mako going to attack with everything? No, they're going to attack with Massive Tranquilities. I guess they're forcing Augur to either chump with their own Massive Tranquilities or take 5. I guess Augur's just going to take 5. And does Augur draw anything? Enraptured Countess, that's a really good draw. So they can Enraptured Countess and get back Consult Ancient Knowledge, and that lets them fill up again. Guess they're gonna play Master Tranquilities first. So I guess they're trying to go for double. They're trying to double trigger both of their Master Tranquilities with Enraptured Countess. I feel like they probably should have just. Well, I guess they weren't really winning because Hungry Cult was blocking Master Tranquilities, and okay, so Mako takes game 2, and we're getting a game 3. Let's see if Mako actually manages to draw Minister in game 3. Mako has a hand that actually has Minister and a Hungry Cult, so they're kind of encouraged to keep that. Augur has a hand with creatures and strong arms. So Augur can drop a turn 1 Secret Mysteries. Meanwhile, Mako doesn't really have a turn 1 play. They can play Grand Desolation tapped at least, but they're gonna play Wayfarer Shrine instead. For what reason? They don't have any. I guess they want to. Yeah, I feel like they should have played a tapped fetch land there. Guess they want to turn 2 Pool of Light. No, they can't even Pool of Light because they need block on turn 2 for Hungry Cult. Okay, yeah, Wayfarer Shrine made no sense there. So now Augur can double Strong Arm and just get the damage in while they have the chance, but they're going to play Massive Tranquilities instead. And Mako is going to fetch a basic, and this time it's a swamp, so they can't actually go for turn 2 Hungry Cult off the Pool of Light. And now they're forced to Barren Desolation, I guess, and fetch. They have to shock themselves with Barren Desolation, get Murmuring Falls, and king themselves again. Yeah, no idea, absolutely no idea why they didn't go for Barren Desolation on turn 1. They even could have played Barren Desolation untapped and then fetched a Tri-land. And that would have been way better than whatever they're doing right now. Anyways, I think Mako is pretty close to dead here because Strong Arm gives trample, so Hungry can't even block it very well. They're going, yeah, it's Strong Arm, Master Tranquilities, and they're going to do it at Sorcery Speed even. Oh, is Mako going to Mako's kind of forced to block, yeah, block here, and then augur gets the imposition and kill the hungering cult. They're going to take nothing. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense because Mako's don't really have any good cards against burn in their hand. The hungering cult gains 2 life and then prevents 4 damage, so basically 2 mana gains 6 life. Seems like, yeah, augur isn't slowing down. They still have strong arm, enraptured countess, tail, strong arm, and then yeah, they have the treasure, so they have enough mana for that. And Mako plays a tap full of light because they didn't fetch for basic that could cast that, so not going turn 1 Fear and Desolation. They're getting incredibly punished for that. And now they're forced to ping themselves Murmuring Falls and play Bear of Tormented Truth. Well, at least it grabs the last card in augur's hand. Well, okay, so I guess Mako's hoping augur tops deck a land. That's not a land. And I think augur just has lethal this turn. So, game 3, at least Mako drew Minister of Madness, but the game ended before they could actually play it. It seems like even in round 4, Mako has yet to have Minister of Madness in play. So, they've yet to experience the brain melting decision paralysis that Minister presents. And maybe next round they'll actually get Minister into play.